All right, everyone, it is Thursday. I'm Andrew Dowd. It's time for our Happening in the Hamptons podcast, our weekly breakdown of the Hamptons market, new listings and events on the East End. We are sponsored, as always, by New York Title Abstract, the Hamptons' leading title insurance firm. Visit NewYorkTitle.com. We have a full house today. We have Steve Glick and Dave Rutiner, as always. And today, the Jen Wilson and her team. So let me make sure I get everybody's names right. Yesenia Kincempo, okay? That's one. Alyssa Crane. Yep. That was easy. I got that. And Lee Moller. Yes. All right, 3 for 3. Ladies, welcome. Jen, this is an incredible group that you have here. You guys have a ton of great listings. This team is sort of new, kind of came together. So let's just start there. How did you guys, obviously you guys have known each other for a while, but let's talk about how the team came together.
So the team came together recently. Lee and I were working together, and then we have a lot of listings, and it was hard to cover everything. And so I recognized Yesenia's work ethic, and her vibe sort of matched ours. So
there you go.
We reached out, and Yesenia joined the team, and then Alyssa is a good friend of my daughter's. And reached out to me at a very timely moment where we really needed more coverage. And she reached out to me saying she had just gotten her license and she would like to join a team, and what was my recommendation. And so I said, well, join our team.
Oh,
and
wow.
here we are.
Awesome. And Lee, you're a teacher in East Hampton as well as a now real estate expert. So
Yep. I grew up in a family that my parents bought and sold a lot. And so I've kind of been around real estate my whole life. I grew up summering on Shelter Island. I moved over to the East End about 20 years ago. So I've been teaching in East Hampton for the last 20 years, which I love, but I've always had a passion for real estate. So I got my license last summer, and I've known Jen, and I knew her daughters when they went through the East Hampton schools. So I also reached out to her, knowing how successful she was and what a great person she was. And so I was super excited to join her team.
That's perfect. Yeah. I mean, Jen, you touched on this, but I mean, it's great to be busy, right? And you have a lot of great listings, and we'll get to those in just a few minutes. But this may be a little bit of the obvious question, but talk to us about just how important it is to have a little bit of, first of all, different dynamic from everybody. Everybody brings something to the table, but just being able to have coverage for your clients in these listings.
So when we take a listing, it's really important to me that we have full coverage and that we open every listing every week. So doing that's hard, and we need people and also to accommodate showings. So we want to have full service for our sellers, and bringing on this team is amazing because we have that.
It really is true. Real estate agents can kind of be perceived as like, oh, it looks like an easy job. But when you're trying to sell a house and you're running open houses all the time and you got to be there at certain times and
you're running all
over the place. You're running all around and you got a lot going on. It's like a miracle that it gets done. So it's really nice to have team members that you trust.
And to be able to
and can rely on
accommodate showings and not leave a key. There's some brokers who do that, and our homes are our products. That's what we're selling. And so it's important for us to be there to represent and make sure that we can get everybody in when they ask to show the house.
Right.
That's how it's going to get sold.
Yeah.
Got to see it before you buy it. All right, so let's talk a little bit about some of these listings. We can't get to all of them, which is a good problem. But let's highlight a couple. We have 118 Georgica Close, and whoever wants to take this,
I'll take that. So 118 Georgica Close Road is a really, really cool house. I sold it to the current owners in 2012, and in 2014 they did a major renovation and addition. It's on Georgica Pond, and it's a mid-century modern home. And the furniture in the house matches the coolness of the house.
This whole house is a piece of art. Yeah. I mean, the house is
beautiful.
Yeah.
We walked in there. We were in there.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was a few months ago.
There's so much to look at.
There was it? What kind of box was it? It was like a milk carton or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is weird. Why do they have a milk carton here? And the guy was like, oh, no, that's, Andy Warhol's milk carton or something. Yeah. Some crazy, piece of art.
Dave kicks it. He's like, what's this?
I was like, oh, you got to step back.
Well, they have very important furniture and art. And so it's a really, really fun house to represent. It's very different than a lot of the houses that you see every day out here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's originally built in the 60s. They renovated, added on, but really kept the mid-century modern sort of look.
Nothing about that house feels like it was built in the 60s except for the design.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then that's, I think, when you're talking about what they kept that was important was it has a mid-century vibe with the big windows and doors and looking out to the pool. And then, oh, by the way, you're on Georgia Pond, which
Right.
is a nice little...
And the owners they've become good friends of mine. They're really interesting people. He was sort of in the advertising branding world back in the day. And they're just really fun, and you can see that in the house.
So you're having open houses this weekend? You
Yes,
do them
I'll-
every weekend. It sounds
yeah.
like you guys are always
Yes.
working.
Yes.
All right, that's great.
It doesn't stop. All right, so that's 118 Georgia Close. Let me get back to
Didn't you have-
11 Old Schoolhouse.
Yeah, 11 Old Schoolhouse is a stunning home in East Hampton Northwest. Brand new build, was just completed in early 25. It's 6,600 square feet. You've got 6 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms. Just gorgeous, every detail. A local family built it, staged the home, and it's on 2.5 acres, completely surrounded by a private reserve. So it's really a stunning property, listed for 5,295. A great price for this type of product in the East Hampton Northwest.
Yeah, this one has it all. I love it. It's new construction and it's staged perfectly. Like,
Yeah.
Like
you
the
walk in
kitchen
there,
in this
it's,
place.
it's beautiful.
Yeah. Everyone that walks in just absolutely loves it. It's
And
really
you
I
can
think the
ride your
universe
bike
is-
to Cedar Point Pizza from there.
exactly.
Cedar Point Pizza, huh?
I feel like you're going to sell it, Lee. It's on Old Schoolhouse Lane, and you're
I
a
mean,
teacher.
I know.
The universe,
I think so, too.
the universe is talking to you.
Cool, it's a connection. I totally agree.
That's our opening line. I'm a teacher also.
Welcome to Old
Are you
Schoolhouse.
interested in this house?
Exactly.
2.4 acres. That's rare.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
know.
to see that new construction on that
Absolutely.
many acres.
Yeah, beautiful backyard, pool, outdoor kitchen. It's really a lovely spot.
Everything you want.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it has the pot filler in the kitchen, which is very
Exactly.
cool.
Has a
That's
pot
a
filler.
necessity.
Wow.
Do you have a pot filler, David?
No,
No.
I am the pot filler.
You are, yeah. What are we missing now? Let's go Village, right? I think. Are we going to
Yeah,
do
another
12,
Village, 12
Pleasant?
Yes.
And then just make sure you grab the mic there. Go ahead.
12 Pleasant Lane. It's a beautiful home in East Hampton Village. It was built in 1920s, and in 2014, Ben Krapinski gutted the entire place. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,100 square feet, and it's just beautiful. I mean, you walk in and you know it's a Ben Krapinski build. It feels a lot more spacious than 0.3 acres, and you're in the village. You have
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah,
Looking at the
I mean,
drones,
you're in
you
the
are
village.
there.
You can walk everywhere. You don't need your car when you're there. It's really a perfect escape.
Look at the woodwork on the
this-
walls in here. It's amazing.
Is there like a secret gate to the park?
Yeah,
or
there's
something?
a
I heard
gate
about
out
this, right?
of the back right
Yeah.
corner that goes into the way back of Herrick Park. So you
Okay.
literally can walk through the park
Yeah.
to town, to restaurants. It's great.
Do you think everyone listening knows who Ben Krapinski was?
I don't know.
I would imagine.
I think
Yeah.
Because his business
Yeah.
is still in business.
Big business, yeah.
Yeah, great
Yeah,
builder.
He was
Yeah.
he was like the legend of
Yes.
the Hamptons fan
Yes.
for
And
building.
like
Just the absolute legend.
classic Hamptons
Yeah.
construction
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
and style.
Yeah, this house is beautiful.
So generous.
And
This life.
right, so
Yeah, so generous.
their names at their library.
Yeah.
Yes,
they
they've-
really were here for the community.
Yep.
A big part of it.
Yeah, exactly. They donated a lot over their years here.
Absolutely.
So this house is available for 3.7.
3799. Yes.
And you're there. You're in the village. Like this is
Yeah.
this is
Can't
where
beat
you want to
it.
be.
Yep.
Great location.
So
A beautiful home.
Perfect. All right, Steve. Let's get a big picture look. What do you got as far as the numbers?
All right, this past week, 29 listings went into contract from West Hampton to Montauk, which is up. Last week, we talked about there were 17, and that was really low. So we're happy to see that it's back up to 29. This time last year, there were 36. So that's a decrease of 19%. 2 years ago, there were 20 listings that went into contract, so increase there of 45%. The transaction breakdown are 3 over 20 million, 1 between 15 and 20 million, 1 between 10 and 15 million, 3 between 5 and 10 million, 5 between 3 and 5 million, 6 between 2 and 3, 7 between 1 and 2, and 3 under a million. The dollar volume was $164 million. Last year was $99 million. That's an increase of 66%. 2 years ago, it was only $53 million. So that's an increase of 209%. And there were only 13 new listings that came on the market this past week. Last week, there were 33. So
Wow.
it's now, we're increased the amount of listings going into contract, but we're decreasing the amount of listings coming onto the market. So we'll see if that continues. But with 29 going into contract, this decreases the inventory by 16 listings. And the breakdown of the 13 new listings, there was one over 20 million, one between 10 and 15 million, two between 3 and 5 million, one between 2 and 3 million, 7 between 1 and 2 million, and 1 under a million. Inventory is just under 2,000 listings with 1,979 total listings, 1,469 active, and 510 in contract. So this is now into the third week of October, and it's still going strong. 29 listings going into contract. That's good. It's a good market.
I mean, this is, and you guys can weigh in on this, but like this is, I would say, an important time of year as far as selling, right? Like we're out of the summer, but like it's a beautiful time to come see properties.
Totally.
And list.
Yeah. So I feel that the market has picked up significantly sort of in September after Labor Day, and it's really busy. We have tons of showings. The summer seemed a little slowish, I would say. But we have a lot of showings, and like, for example, I'm out with a buyer on Sunday, and a year ago I may have had 4 houses to show them, and on Sunday I have 8.
Wow.
Right.
Which is great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Inventory keeps increasing, and we've seen a lot of activities post Labor Day. As soon as Labor Day ended, we had like 1 week, it was like a little slow, and then it would just ramp right back up, and it's been steady flowing, busy. I mean, you guys are doing it all. You're doing open houses every weekend, which is great. So just keep up with that. I wanted to ask Alyssa a question. You're new to real estate. You haven't spoken yet on the mic.
I know. I was going to get to that.
So how's it been? You just got your license, recently licensed. So how's been the first week or 2 weeks working?
It's been overwhelming, I will say. It's so much information, but I'm so excited. I've learned so much, and it feels like an honor to work under Jen. I'm so thankful. She knows so much, and she lets me ask her 5 million questions, half of them maybe being a little silly. But
I don't think that's silly at all. But I mean, and it's true. It is. I'm sure overwhelming when you first get started. I mean, when I first, I got up here and started. Like I had a TV background, right? But then I transitioned to real estate, and it's a whole different game. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you've come from, teaching or whatever the case may be, there's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
And you're very lucky to work with Jen and this great team to be able to ask her questions and learn from her, because so many people, I think, get into real estate and they're like, oh, it's fine. I took the class. I got my license. I'm good. Yeah. And then you're like,
There's
okay,
a
where do
million
I
things
start?
to learn.
Yeah, and they try doing it themselves. Like whoever gave you that advice to work with a successful agent is good. I don't know if you took it upon yourself or someone told you that, but linking up with like a top agent like Jen and working under her and having her to be your advisor, helpful, to help you all along the way is like the best thing you could do.
Yeah.
And there's a million things. There's a million things. Like I showed Alyssa old schoolhouse yesterday for the first time, and there's solar on the roof. And so one little thing that I learned along the way is in East Hampton town, if you build over a certain square footage, the town requires solar. So these are little things that like, there's a million little things, and I'm still learning.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
I'm still learning, and we're lucky here at Saunders also to have like our Train to Gains and Teresa, who is very
all the
knowledgeable.
resources, from the New York Title to the Train to Gains to our, in-house, general counsel. It's good to just have those questions answered, and you're going to realize that working here, like anything you need, if Jen can't answer it, you have the administrative staff, the marketing staff. We're all there to help, and we're excited to have you at Saunders. So welcome to Saunders.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm excited.
Speaking of exciting, I don't know if this was my best transition, but I'm going to send it over to you anyway, Dave. What exciting things do you have this weekend?
It seems like it's going to be a good weekend because it's like the Halloween weekend. But
It's not, is it?
No.
No, next weekend.
There's a lot of Halloween stuff.
There's a lot of Halloween
Halloween's
stuff.
Friday.
It's the
All right.
pre-Halloween.
The pre-Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
There's some days you can get dressed up,
Including?
even though it's not Halloween.
Go on.
So there is the annual Ragamuffin Parade, which is the adorable parade in Sag Harbor. That's happening October 26th. Starts at 1 p.m. Basically, all of Sag Harbor just closes down, and it's just an absolute madness, free-for-all walk right up through the main street of Sag Harbor. And it's very cute, and the crowd is wild at this one in particular. I recommend you go to this one if you like the Halloween parade stuff. Then at Wolfer Estate,
If you like candy, you go.
If you like candy, yeah. Well, if you have kids, you go.
Right.
Then at Wolfer, you have the Wolfer Cider Fest, which is October 25th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the wine stand. Have you ever been to the Wolfer Cider
I
Fest?
was there the other day with clients, and it was beautiful. People bring their beach chairs, and they're sitting on the lawn. There was music. I was there on Sunday.
Sunday,
It was
huh?
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great family event because all the kids get to run around. You get to enjoy the music.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You know, now that I'm like this crew, I feel like this crew knows how to have a good time. Now that I think about it, like I feel like what I'm saying going forward, you guys are going to be like, well, then there's also this thing this weekend.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, at the Stephen Talk House tomorrow, the Cherry Bombs are going to be there. I've never seen them, but I've heard the name before. I know they're local. I know everyone really likes them. Do you know who?
You heard them, Alyssa?
Do you know who they are?
I don't know.
All right. Well, great. That sounds better.
Give them a shot.
Dave, I've heard them. They're good. They performed at Tuesdays at Main Beach.
Right. Yeah.
really
They're out
good.
there. They're out here. So you can go to that. And then also on Saturday, there is an adorable thing called the Little Lucy's Halloween Pet Parade. And basically you bring your pet, but you dress the pet up for Halloween. And it's very cute. It's very, very cute. They're located in Southampton, but then everyone gathers on Agawam Park. And you can go and pet all the dogs. You know, there's no cats, I don't think. It's mostly just dogs. I think it's all dogs. Anyway, so you could do that. And then we usually like to ask you guys or the guests what their favorite places to eat for dinner in the Hamptons, your favorite restaurants.
Ooh, that's
I have a
tricky.
good one.
I mean, your family owns restaurants, right?
They do, but I wasn't going that route.
Oh,
But-
okay. I thought
but
you were
I
gonna
can
do
always
it.
go that route anytime.
All right. Well,
Four
but-
Oaks brunch always. But we've been doing this salsa dancing at the Southampton Cultural Center on Monday nights, and we walk over to El Verano in Southampton.
Oh, that's good.
And I've
That's
been
good
once
Mexican food.
before a while back, but I was meeting my friend from Alabama, so she was kind of my highlight, and I don't really remember the food. But now that we go every Monday night, it's been really good. The food is great, the service is good. It's on a Monday night, so it's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get a chance to go to El Verano, definitely try the tuna, watermelon, avocado ceviche.
Yum.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And you can go dancing prior.
You can do salsa dance class at 6 o'clock at the Southampton Cultural Center.
Dave, I would
It's really
love
great. It's a
to
great
see
day
you
night.
salsa
Absolutely.
dance.
You
right
love
up your
it. You
alley,
should be
Dave.
there.
Dave, that would
I
be great.
can't stand. I hate dancing. I hate it.
How'd you meet it? How?
I don't know. I don't know how I've gotten this far. I do it.
Wow.
I hate it. I understand that everyone else likes it, and then I'm like, all right, I guess I got to dance. But
I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't like to
it's
dance.
embarrassed. I get embarrassed. I don't know why.
But maybe you need a class. Maybe that's.
I don't like to dance either. I'm with Dave. I'm not a big dancer either.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to leave Dave alone out there.
Yeah.
I'm not a
I'm
dancer.
from Latin America, so to me,
I know.
dancing is just one of those things you.
You grew up with it. I know.
Yeah.
It's,
It just is.
I wish we grew up with it.
You did.
Not really. Anyway, go ahead. What's your favorite restaurant?
My husband and I love Sam's in East Hampton.
Are they closing though?
Sam.
That I think
Not
that's
for a couple years.
the building
No.
sold,
Oh, okay.
but we don't know yet. I don't want to start that rumor.
Okay. Too late.
I
Sorry.
would be devastated if they closed, but we love it. It's just so cozy in there. Especially
What do you get at
Great
Sam's?
Italian
Just
place.
a pizza,
Yeah.
a
Pizza,
large
huh?
pizza with mushrooms and onions.
Mushrooms
Very
and
simple.
onions.
It's been around there forever.
And a glass
My
of
dad
wine.
was a bartender there back in like the
Yeah, they haven't been there in a
70s.
while. That's a good
It's the
call.
best. It's very local. You know, you go in,
Oh,
you
great.
see all the
Yeah.
same people, and it's a family place.
I've never been there.
First on the
Actually,
first
so-
one.
Yeah,
Senator
it's the
mentioned
first time
Sam's.
mentioned Sam's.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
interesting.
Actually, the pizza looks good online.
Old
here.
school.
Yeah,
Jen, what
heck
do you
yeah.
got?
Well, we go out a lot, Keith and I. And one of my favorite places, especially this time of year, is Springs Tavern.
Okay.
It's close to
Really?
my house.
Yeah.
And it's packed with everybody I know. So it's like, everybody walks in the door and I know them.
Wow.
And it's really cool. And the owner and the manager, it's just an amazing restaurant and community place, I would say.
I guess it's like, do you want to be seen or not seen? You know what I mean? Before you go out, you're like, do I want to run into everybody or do I want to be left alone tonight? And then you
Yeah, no,
decide
I love
accordingly.
It. I love
I
it.
had
It's
a great-
very, it's very like small town.
I had a great time there once. They did
cool.
a Jackson Pollock menu, which was really cool. It was like
well, they
all
have
the,
fajita nights on Wednesdays, and they still have their outdoor space open, which is really pretty.
It's weird now, like the changes. I remember when that was such like you didn't want to go there when
It
it was
was
Wolfie's.
Wolfie's.
You were like scared to go there. You're like, oh man, I'm not going in there. Now it's like a nice place.
Yeah, it's
So
great.
funny.
And the owner and the manager, they really take care of people there. So I
Yeah.
like going there. And we go out all the time, and that's especially
That's a
this time
go-to.
of year.
Yeah, it's great.
Good.
I'm fairly new to living in Springs, and so I absolutely love Springs Tavern too. Yeah, that was new for me, but taking my daughter there has been fun. But I love my friends and I. We usually meet up at Harvest in Montauk. That's one of our favorites.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
There you go.
and
Now
That's
we're
like
talking.
you
Now
wake
we're
up,
talking.
you wake up 10 pounds heavier. for
I
sure.
know, I know, but that's like, yeah,
That's
we
so
love
good,
that
though.
It's
spot.
family style. Dave.
Family
It's not. You don't. That's
and-
just not for one.
I know. In my
okay?
mind, it's all for me.
Yeah. So that's a favorite
That's
spot.
the problem.
Nice. That's great, guys. That's all really good. Dave, anything else before we
That's
let him
it.
go? All right. We'll let you get back to work. I know you're busy. You have a lot of listings. This is great.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting us.
Of course.
Thank you.
Excellent job, everybody. We'll be back next week. Until then, I'm Andrew Dowd, and that is what's happening in the Hamptons.